Hello, this is MemeAnalysis.
Hey! Let's see who's really behind this meme analysis.
Like Zoinks, guys, it's Shaggy. Hello, this is MemeAnalysis, and today we're going to be talking about Badass Shaggy. A meme that has been around for longer than you might think. You may have seen some recent memes about the Shaggy from the Scooby-Doo movie, about the actor being a badass, and about him surviving the casting process, about him killing God, but this meme's been around longer. We can trace it back to right around the start of Infinity War, when he is able to defeat Thanos, and even before that, when he is fighting Superman. We have several depictions of a Shaggy that is much more powerful without the cowardice of the show. And I'm going to explain why that is. Typology. So, to establish the meaning of Shaggy, what role Shaggy plays as a character in the show itself, we will use a meme typology. Chad, who is Fred, the leader, the masculine one. Stacy, the normie girl. Daphne, a popular girl. And then, very important, we have the undercast. We have the gamer, Shaggy. And we have the gamer girl, or Veronica, in Velma. Now, a bit of the missing typology is Scooby himself, but I'll explain that later in the video. Background. So, to connect this to another large meme movement, we'll connect it to Gamers Rise Up. Now, isn't it interesting that Shaggy, the gamer of the group, is finally becoming this very powerful masculine figure after a long, decades of being the coward of the group, decades of being a nerd and a nobody, just a stoner. Now he is becoming the most powerful one. Gangweed, the spirit, the Geist of Gangweed, of gamers, has empowered Shaggy with unbelievable strength and will. He is becoming the god of gamers. The connection to Velma. Now, with Shaggy being the character who represents gamers, of course, we have Velma as the gamer girl, but as we know, she's almost by definition non-existent. Now this is very clear as well, because in a not-so-meme form, Velma is one of the most fetishized characters in the show. There's vast amounts of internet pornography all about Velma. And if you might think the sexualizing of Scooby-Doo is perverted or wrong, but if you look into the history of the show, it's quite widely known on the internet that it's one of the most fetish-driven shows. A lot of the episodes induced fetishes in young children. Specifically, the clown who hypnotizes Daphne is a very classic moment. The binding up of the characters, these all recur in internet pornography. And James Gunn, great director of Guardians of the Galaxy and, of course, Scooby-Doo, pays very close attention to this and makes fun of it in the live-action film. He shows that Scooby-Doo is very deeply sexual. So it's important to see that Velma being a sexualized gamer girl and her popularity on the internet would be balanced with Shaggy becoming a masculine self-insert for internet guys, gamer guys. 10% of his power. Another important connection, something that the memes tell us, is that Shaggy has only reached 10% of his power. Now there's another very important show to internet goers, and that's Dragon Ball. That involves power percentages and an infinitely growing character, Goku, and other Saiyans that can constantly and exponentially increase their power. Shaggy himself embodies this infinite masculinity, a masculinity that had long been hidden. Now, the myth of this masculine power in Dragon Ball is known to many anime fans. Many gamer guys and anime fans are all, or I guess weebs and otakus, are all interested in Dragon Ball as a great depiction of masculinity, infinite growth and strength, but also a gentleness. Just as Shaggy always cares for Scooby, always cares for the gang, but also is capable of infinite power and will continuously grow and grow. The Fool. Now, I've talked about Shaggy as purely a meme and purely a cartoon character, but I think it's important, as I've done in other videos, to connect it to something older, deeper, and more meaningful. Tarot cards. We have such a perfect depiction of Shaggy the character with the tarot card, the Fool, the Green Man, just as Shaggy wears green. The Green Man who is very close to getting into danger, just as Shaggy does in the show. And who is there with him? A dog. Scooby-Doo. Now, Scooby-Doo, the dog, I think is representative of the natural, primitive, savage desires of the Green Man. I think that Shaggy and Scooby together make this powerful, primordial being. This Green Man filled with desire and filled with a strength. It is a natural dialectic, balancing his past, his cowardice, his television show that displayed Shaggy as a coward and a fool. We are now seeing the other side of the fool, the strong fool, the creative fool. That is the new, strong, badass Shaggy. Remember, memes matter.